Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Suikoden 5. In the last episode, we made our way into Sulfalena proper, sort of. We made our way to the Senate, ended up meeting Solemn and Urim Barrows, and got to see the list of people who are going to try to compete to be Lemslia's husband in the Sacred Games, including Giselle Godwin, who, as it turns out, was Sayalid's fiancé until they had to break off their engagement. In this episode, we're actually going to head into the city itself, finally. And get some new music. Well, somewhat new music, anyway. Alright, so, welcome to the town! We've got some stuff that we can pick up here, and first place we need to go is actually head over this way. This place is kinda intricate. It's a little tough to try to get everything really in place. We got the blacksmith here, so let's go ahead. What we can do is use some of our pots to go ahead and sharpen some weapons, and I want to do that while we're here. I want to, of course, get the prince's weaponry up to the max level right now, which is level 3. Then, I think I want to sharpen Leon's as well. I'm not going to worry about Kyle's, really, because, like I said, we're not going to be using him too terribly much. Now, you notice the prices on this are pretty expensive for the moment, so if you want to hold off on it, that's fine. I just go ahead and choose to do it now because, I mean, we're going to be using them in battle a lot, so we might as well go ahead and have them as strong as we can. Okay, so, now that we're out of here, let's go ahead and head up to, or at least toward, the trade shop. You notice we got a treasure here, or treasure there, and that's what we're going for ultimately. So let's go ahead and go down here and grab our bandana, which is another accessory kind of like the cape that we picked up earlier. So let's see. I don't think I really have room to equip that on either of the folks. Let's see. No, never mind. Bandana's a helmet, so let's give that to Leon. For whatever reason, she doesn't have one. In fact, a lot of characters in this game don't have helmets when you first get them. Okay, now to further our travels, let's go west. Let's see, I think we need to go under the bridge. Okay, sorry. It's hard to, like I said, it's kind of hard to get a handle on this city a little bit. There's a lot of Sulfalena to see, ultimately. Alright, so I think we need to go under here. And it said we should be able to find an item somewhere around, I think somewhere up here. Trying to make sure my directions are right. Oh, there we are. Okay. Yeah, I wrote these out, and I've got the basic directions for the items, but I don't have some of the exact locations sometimes. Okay, here we go. There we are. There's our medicine. And then, if we duck south over here, we can head toward the tavern, which really doesn't have much importance ultimately, but it is home, or at least close to being home, to one of the items that we need. Alright, there you are. Just need to get up to you here. Thank you very much. And for our third item, we grab another Mega Medicine, which is always nice. Alright, now, the item shop, you can go ahead and get some things there if you'd like. Go ahead and show you the inventory real quick, although there's really not much to it. You've got your usual medicines, you've got cheesecakes if you want to satisfy George's sweet tooth. Sacrificial Jizos, which like I said, you should always have at least one of, probably in the prince's inventory. We've got 6 escape scrolls, so I'm not going to worry about getting them, but I recommend keeping 1 or 2 stacks with you at all times. These badges here, the Sun Badge, the Dawn Badge, and Twilight Badge, I don't generally use very much. I'm not sure, why you would try to buy them now, because we don't have the money for it. If you want to buy them later, be my guest, but I don't generally see myself using those items very much. Okay, so now, we're headed to the rune shop, of course. That's Kyle's objective, certainly. And that rune shop is all the way over here to the west. Anybody here? Welcome to... Ah! Queen's Knights and the Prince. Oh my goodness. Have you come to shop for runes? Hey, take it easy. We just want to ask you something. Where's that really hot girl that works here? Pardon me? Oh, you two, huh? Even the prince and a queen's knight. The owner is off today. Oh, come on, are you serious? Kyle? We're sorry to have bothered you. No, that's alright, it's just... This is a rune shop, not a club or a sideshow. Nobody ever buys anything here. They just come to look. Yeah, well, don't worry. We'll meet her in short order. Let's see. Okay. Oh, well, we can buy runes if we want. You've got all your environmental runes here. Fire, lightning, water, wind, earth. And then you've got the scrolls if you want to pick up some of those. Of course, Siledes has some of the Wind of Sleep in her inventory, and George, I believe it's George, has Thunder Runner, so I think we're alright, really, as far as that goes. You can also equip and unequip runes and other such things, but we don't really need to worry about that just yet. Alright, so let's sneak outside here. Oh yeah? Well, you could go to hell! What did you just say to me? Eek! Hey, somebody's gonna get hurt! Quit it! Hey Kyle, I'm gonna go check this out. Leon, can you watch him for a minute? Nah, let's join him. Hey, Prince! Prince? What's going on? It's called a fight, Leon. Huh, they look old enough to know better. No one talks bad about the Queen, not in our town. We're gonna kill you. Yeah, just try it, come on. At least they're fighting for a noble cause, eh? Your Highness, how do you want to handle this? Let's break it up. Prince? Whoa, hey, what's the plan here? Hey, who are you guys? Who cares? Let's get them. Yeah, well, screw y'all too. Alright, so we got thugs, which really isn't that big of a deal. I do want to not use Swarm Protector, we really don't need it. Let's just go ahead and auto, see how well we can do. Okay, so yeah, we took down one of them immediately, and just knocked another one pretty much on his knees. So we should be good, I think, to auto this out. I might need to heal later if more of them focus on the Prince, like that. But nah, I don't think it'll be too big of a deal, especially with a pretty strong Kyle in our party. Alrighty, yep, you dead.
The Rogue Knight is here.
Ah, no levels up, but hey, we could always take the money. What's with these guys? They're pretty damn tough. Not bad, Leon. You didn't think I got to be the Prince's bodyguard just because of my sparkling eyes, did you? Good point. Prince? Is that really the real Prince? Yeah, y'all done screwed up. Ah, there's the patrol. Off we go then. They can take it from here. Okay. Alrighty then. That's fine. Wait, you gotta listen to me. We didn't know that was the Prince. Yeah, I heard you. Now shut up. No, they're gonna get us for treason. No! Just shut up and get walking. Yeah, y'all are in trouble. Have fun. Well, I found out the gist of it. Apparently, those guys with the swords were ex-mercenaries from Stormfist. They got smashed at the tavern and started bad-mouthing the Queen. They pissed off some other customers, and there you have it. Oh yeah, I asked them to keep quiet about the Prince stepping in to stop them. They're not going to say a word unless they want to be accused of treason. They were wrong to insult the Queen, but that's no reason to start a brawl. It's not just the nobles on edge these days. That kind of tension always spills out into the streets. Prince, we don't want anything else to happen. Should we head back? Yeah, that beautiful rune mistress isn't around today anyway. Kyle. Okay, well, with that is pretty much all we need to do here. Let's take a look at the armor shop real quick. What you should generally always do when you come into a town is go to the item shop and see if they've got anything special, particularly in terms of, in the flavor text, you might see if you had a fill-in-the-blank, a phonologist, a chef, something like that. Always buy at least one of those items and keep them in your inventory if at all possible. Also, look at the rare finds for armor. You might find some really good stuff. These, not so much, so we're not going to buy anything. Unless, well, actually, let me check the regular finds too. Okay, well, stuff that I generally don't have money for. I could find some good stuff, but I can't afford it, so we'll just leave that for now. Alright, so with that, really all we have to do is actually go back to the castle, so I will see you guys back at the palace.
Oh, sire, Her Majesty the Queen is...
I know. But until I leave, don't let anybody disturb us, no matter who it is.
Oh, yes, certainly, Your Majesty.
Arshtat, I'm here.
Farid. Poor dear. I thought you'd look like this. Like what? Do I really look that bad? No, of course not. You're still as beautiful as ever. I still wish I could just freeze time and stare at your face. But all I see is worry now. Oh, Farid. Are you worried about Freador? Yes, both of the children, and Cyalides too. I'm a terrible sister. I'm a worse mother. Arshtat, you know that's not true. Visiting Lord Lake in my place, that must have been such an ordeal for Freador. I had such kind words prepared for his welcome home. And look what I did. Look what I said to him, to my sister, to my knights. I couldn't control myself. I couldn't stop thinking, I am right. I am infinite justice. Those who sin against me must be punished. It comes out of nowhere, Farid. It takes me over. Just like that time 2 years ago. The Sun Rune, just like we thought. Yes. The old legends say the Sun Rune seduces its possessor's soul. I didn't believe it. I couldn't afford to. But now... You should just have that rune removed once and for all. I know. You can't, right? Not yet. If I had it removed right now, I'd be playing right into Lord Godwin's hands. It wasn't to punish Lord Lake that I took up the rune in the first place, after all. I will note I really like this music, especially, you notice those guitar riffs, or the acoustic guitar in the background. It's really nice. But I did. I lost control. I used it, and I was wrong. Completely wrong. I am prepared to live with that responsibility. But my children shouldn't suffer from my sins. They're young. They'll understand someday. Farid. Our children, your sister, they're strong. Have faith in them. Ah. But I really am a terrible sister, a terrible mother. Here I am, blessed with such a wonderful husband and children, and what thanks do I give? I forbid my sister to marry. I try to marry my daughter off to some noble son whether she likes it or not. That's all part of being the Queen of Falena, my dear. Of course, if it's more than you can bear, we could always run off into the night. Surely I have what it takes to feed my family, even without all the gold and jewels. Ha ha ha! There you go, trying to tempt me again. It does sound nice, but we can't run away just yet. Not with Lord Godwin hungering for the throne. We can't let Falena fall to the likes of him. True.
It's been a long time since we've seen the sunset from here, hasn't it? Prince, I promise to protect you now and always, no matter what. I'm sure you're going to be taking on even more important duties in the future, I don't want you to have to do anything dangerous, but there will probably be times when you can't avoid it. So that's why I'll always be by your side. No matter what happens, I'll protect you. And maybe that will help repay Ferret's kindness, too, for taking me in as an orphan and raising me.
You should choose choice 1 if you want to keep on Lem's good side.
Thank you.
Now then, Prince Friador, my sister Cyaleeds, I wish for you to proceed to Stormfist and supervise the preparations for the Sacred Games. Queen's Knight George Prime, Queen's Knight Apprentice Leon, I order you to escort them. In 1 week, the day before the opening ceremony, Limslia and I will arrive in Stormfist ourselves. Until then, you will be my representatives. Remember that. Let our mercy as deep as the Phaedos, and our authority as powerful as the sun, be revealed to the entire world. And everybody repeats. That is essentially the mantra of the royal family of Falena. And that speaks obviously to the Sun Rune and to their river heritage as well. Alright, so that pretty much wraps things up here, at least as far as the Queen is concerned. Friador! Friador, you're leaving again, aren't you? How come everybody else gets to go with you, and all I get to do is see you off? No fair! That's just the way it goes when you're a kid. Lady Cyaleeds! The Prince, Lady Cyaleeds, and Leon are going on business, Princess. You understand that, don't you? That's right, Lim. Very important business. But Father... Friador, I want you to remember that inspecting the preparations for the Sacred Games is only your official duty. What's most important is that you spend time among the people, learning more about them. In a way, the Sacred Games symbolize all of Falena, all its virtues, all its faults, all right there at once. Experience it all for yourself. That's your mission, as our prince and as my son. Yes, Papa! Alright, now, safe journey. And that goes for you as well, Leon. Yes, Your Majesty. I'll guard the prince with everything I have, I guarantee it. Not just that. Well, yes, do that, but take care of yourself while you're at it. Myself? I care about you, Leon. You're practically my third child, you know. As I see it, I'm entitled to a little fatherly concern now and then again. Oh, Your Majesty. Thank you very much, sire. Now, that's enough of that bowing. Yes, sire. Cyaleeds, George, watch over the young ones. You got it. You really think the kids still need a chaperone? Well, if it's you and Arstad asking me, what can I say, huh? One babysitter reporting for duty. Good. Alright then, Friador, good luck. We'll be coming to join you in 1 week! Until then, you better take care of yourself, or else! Bon voyage! Alrighty, so that's it. Time to go. All we really need to do now is, if you want to pick up some more items and such, feel free. But there's really nothing we need to do as far as plot's concerned. Let's just head down through the palace area, then into town proper, and then south from there, we will go to the pier. I am going to keep this up a little bit though, just because I want you to see where it is. It's not really too far. Once you get on this bridge, just head south and, well, basically, you're at the pier. Surprise! It's not really that long at all, although I will send the birds scattering first. Alright, so let's see. Now that we're going to the pier, we've got the ship waiting for us, and we can make our way finally to Stormfist, although this bridge doesn't seem to want to end either. That's kind of the problem, I think, with this place. Too many really long bridges. And an area that says it's the pier area, but it's not, actually. Okay, there we go. Now we can go down to our ship. And once we get there, well, we've got some dialogue choices coming up, but it really doesn't matter what you choose once you get to the ship itself, so it shouldn't be too big of a worry there. Pretty nice ship, though. Oh, Princess! Or, excuse me, oh, Prince. There you are, finally! Kyle? Oh no, don't tell me you're coming too. Ha, I wish. Nah, I just came to see you off. I still say they should have sent me along, but hey. Now, Kyle, you know we can't take Lord Barrow's greatest fan into Lord Godwin's hometown. Oh yeah, but it's perfectly fine to bring along his son's ex. Hey, how about the weather? Seriously though, you think everything's gonna be alright out there? What do you mean? I mean, it's kinda like going into enemy territory, isn't it? Hey, don't say that. Lord Godwin's not the Queen's most loyal subject, but he is her subject. Yeah, for now. I mean, what if he ends up throwing you all in the dungeon and holding you hostage or something? He won't. We should all wish he were that predictable. He knows what it means to make Arshtot mad. He's seen it, like we have. He wouldn't stake his whole town on one stupid move. Yeah, I guess you're right. I hope you're right. But hey, watch yourselves out there, huh? Especially you, Prince. I will. Good. You be careful too, Leon. Yes, of course. Fine. Enjoy your trip, stay safe, and if you see this cute brunette, about 5'4", never mind, go. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and hop on the ship. And I like how it's showing us where we're going to be traveling up the river to get to Stormfist. And it shows us that we're heading into the western portion of Falena.
This is such a nice wind, isn't it?
Yes. If it keeps up like this, we should reach Stormfist by tomorrow afternoon.
Nice we can go almost anywhere by ship, even though this is an inland nation.
Yeah, thank goodness for the Phaetus River. But the convenience of the river has its disadvantages, too. I mean, we've been doing nothing but traveling lately. If we didn't have the Phaetus, I bet we wouldn't have to take trips all over the place.
Huh, don't know about that. The Queen doesn't exactly strike me as the merciful type.
No, you're wrong about the Queen. Her Majesty is really very kind. Right, Prince?
This choice doesn't matter either, but we'll be polite this time too, I guess.
That's right. It may be a bit strange for me to say, but Arshtot was a very gentle and good queen.
Yeah, I can tell. Everybody in town loves her. And Farad obviously loved her enough to marry her. But if you ask me, though, she seems kind of unstable at the moment.
I'm not surprised. From your point of view, you've only known Arshtot since she acquired the Sun Moon.
So, she was different before?
Yes. After getting the Sun Rune, Her Majesty changed.
And I think it's getting gradually worse. I'm really worried. What's wrong, George?
Lady Sialetes, watch out!
Both of you, get away from the side of the ship!
Something's coming!
What the hell is that?
No. No! I hate lizards!
And with that random factoid, we have our second boss battle of the game against Zadom, the lizard. Pretty much same as before. I want to go ahead and initiate the Swarm Protector because that's the best co-op attack, I guess, to use in this battle. Attack with George, and we have actually one use of Xylead's second level spell, Healing Wind. We're obviously going to hang on to that if we need it. I don't think this will put him to sleep, but we'll give it a shot. Or George could use his Killer Rune. That's what that was. Now, you notice that we weren't actually able to do the co-op attack. When you've got that, I'm not really sure what you'd call it. It's not Fury or Berserk or anything like that. I don't know if it's confused exactly, but kind of ticked off state. You can't actually do any sort of combined attacks with that person, so unfortunately, we're just going to be sort of on our own for now, so go ahead and do all that. And I wonder how much damage Xylead's would do. Probably not much, but it probably won't matter too much ultimately anyway. Oh, she did get long throw, though. That's good. Okay, so, well, Zadom's almost on his knees, and we still can't do anything else, so let's just auto it out. And George it out. Well, almost. There we go. Good job, Prince. Alright, so we get levels up for, well, a couple people anyway. And probably the notable bit out of that is, well, Breath of Ice, I guess. And we get lots of money, too. So, hooray us!
That was really disgusting.
What's going on?
Don't come over yet! Stay out of sight! And tell the crew not to leave their posts!
Yes, ma'am!
Leon, what do you mean?
Hello?
Damn.
I can't take this anymore!
Look!
It's the Godwin family ship. Is that Gazelle?
Lord Godwin's son? That's right. What would he be doing way over here? Your Royal Highness, Lady Xylead's, are you alright? You could have killed us! Nah, let's be polite, I guess. Ah, excellent. I'd gotten word of these rampaging creatures. I thought of you at once, and came myself in our fastest ship. Just in time, it seems. Thank goodness. My crew and I pledge to protect you. Please allow us to lead the way. Isn't that great how he gets to play hero? This whole thing's a little too convenient. You think he engineered the lizard attack? Wouldn't have been easy. No, it wouldn't have. But I guess it's not impossible. Those creatures aren't hard to provoke from what I hear. Freodor, what do you think? This choice really doesn't matter either, but I always go with it does seem pretty fishy here. Duly noted. But what would his motive be? If his plan was to make us trust him, I'd say it backfired. No, it's probably nothing that simple. For all we know, he wants us to be suspicious. Or he could just be trying to shake us up for the hell of it. You're not serious. You think he'd do all this for laughs? That's the kind of guy Gazelle is.
forgot how amazing this place was.
George, this is your first time here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Over there is the arena where the sacred games are going to be held. And this is the Godwin family castle.
Looks like a tough nut to crack.
Huh?
It'd be hard to attack, I mean.
Is that all you ever think about?
Ah, your Royal Highness and the good Lady Cyalides, and your noble knights, we've been expecting you. Welcome to Stormfist. I heard you met with great peril on the way. I'm very glad to see you're safe. Well, well, Lord Marskal Godwin himself coming out to greet us personally. We're much obliged. As Her Majesty the Queen's loyal servant, it's the very least I could do. I'm back, Father. Gazelle, I trust you served our guests well. Yes, of course. I hope I helped make their journey more pleasant. Of course you did, Gazelle. We wouldn't be standing here if not for your heroics. Thank you, from all of us. The lady is most kind. I am unworthy of such praise. Gazelle, don't you have something to tell our guests? Ah, yes. Sorry about that, Father. You must all be very tired from your long journey. We'll have a banquet tonight. Until then, please rest in your rooms. Allow me to show you the way. Well, this doesn't really matter either, so we'll just be polite, I guess. Go on ahead, Your Highness. I'm going to have a look around. Ah, surveying the lay of the land, are we? You're quite a cautious fellow. No wonder His Majesty searched so hard to find you. Thanks, but I'm just going for a walk. Don't mind me. Ha! As you wish. Your accommodations are within the arena's grounds. Perhaps we could ease the good Sir George's worries with a bit of a tour? Father, would that be all right? Be sure to mind your manners, though. Of course. Now then, this way, please. Alright, well, before we really go forward though, I'm going to go ahead and end things off here. And next time on Suikoden 5, we are going to explore Stormfist, with Gazelle in tow, ultimately. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see y'all later.